Hey, you ready to do this?
Not really.
Come on, man. Just go. I'll be right here when you're done.
Hey guys, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
Good, man. Good to see you. Hey, are you here for the meeting?
Yeah,
Fantastic. I'm Ron.
I'm Dominick.
Dominic, pleasure to meet you, man. I run the meetings. Well, I'm more of like the facilitator for them, but head on in and make yourself comfortable.
Okay.
All right, good to see you. Good to have you here. All right. Is it Austin?
Yeah,
Hey, well, glad to see you again.
thank you. I decided, what the hell, come back, give it another try.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm glad to have you back. Okay, and just head on in whenever you're ready.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Wow, I expected something a little bigger.
Well, you know, we try and keep these meetings small. That way we can give a little more personal attention to each person.
Does the same people come here every week?
Typically, yeah. But, you know, some people miss a week here or there, usually at the beginning. But you're always welcome back. And like we say, one day at a time.
Hey, I can help with chairs.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks, man.
Hey, you got a square on you?
No, I finished the last one earlier.
Oh, cool. First time here, huh? You can always tell you have that first time look on your face.
You guess. Come here all the time.
Often, I do good, then I stop. Then the wife starts her bitching. Then I start my drinking. She's bitching, so here I am.
I think this might be all of us. All right, everybody, we are gonna start. I see a... Hi,
How you doing?
Ron.
Carlos.
Pleasure to have you here, Carlos. I see some new faces here tonight, and I want to say welcome.
Glad to be here, Ron.
Thank you, Calvin, for being so vocal. And I see some familiar faces here as well, and I want to say welcome back. I'm glad to have you here. For those of you who don't know who I am Ron, and I am an alcoholic.
Hi, Ron.
I run these meetings. I'm the facilitator, but just because I do that doesn't mean that you can't rely on me for anything else, just like anybody else in this room. I'm here for you, just as everybody else is. So, would anyone like to start us off tonight? Maybe for the new people to let us know who we are and why we're here.
Sure, no problem. Hi, everyone. I'm Toby, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Toby.
We in AA are men and women who basically have discovered and admitted that we cannot control alcohol. It controls us. So we realized that we must go without it to avoid disaster for ourselves and pretty much everybody around us.
Spot on, Toby. Thank you. Sounded like it came right out of the book. Did you memorize that?
A little bit.
I thought you might. Okay, so what makes this meeting different from other meetings?
This is not your typical AA. We basically hold each other accountable for our actions by building trust with each other. You can talk to whoever you want here and not have no fear of judgment.
Exactly. Thank you. Yes. We are all here to try to help each other. Would anyone like to start us off tonight?
Well, I'll go first.
Perfect. Thank you.
Well, I'm Calvin, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Calvin.
When I first started, when I was sent here, it was by court order. But now I come here because it does help, especially when the wife's up my ass.
Would anyone like to go next?
Hi, I'm Vicky, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Vicky.
I've been coming a little over 5 months, and although coming here has really helped with things at home, there are times when things get a little hectic, and I do take a sip here and there.
Vicky, you're doing great. Okay, thank you for sharing that with us. Okay. Anyone else? Who would like to go? Who would like to go next?
I'll go. Hi, I'm Pete. I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Pete.
Well, I've been coming here for a while now. I was an accountant for 28 years. Same company, loyal employee, and I got laid off a year ago. Company went bankrupt and put me on the street. I had a family, trying to, keep up with bills. Can't find a job, and I'm ashamed to say it, but I've been trying to dull the pain with the alcohol, and it's not working. It's making things worse. And to make it worse, now my wife left. She took my daughter and went to her mother's house, so I'm all alone. She said she'll come back if I can stop drinking, but it's all or nothing. So that's why I'm here. I need you guys. I need your help. I want my family back.
I'm sorry, Pete. That's rough, but you have us. You have the support. And we'll do whatever we can. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Anyone else? Who would like to go? Who would like to go next?
I guess I'll go. It's been about a month and a half since I've been here, and somebody gave me this coin. It says, "You can change your life." My name is Austin, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Austin.
Hey, Austin.
For the longest while, I've been having a hard time sleeping, and the pills don't seem to be doing any good neither. But I tell you what, that fifth of Crown Royal, man, whew, that definitely seems to be doing the trick. Anyway, I've been having these nightmares. You see, I did 3 tours of Iraq. And I saw 2 of my friends blow up right in front of me. And that really did a number on me.
That's terrible. Austin, I'm really sorry to hear that.
And my wife, she tries to be understanding, but she really doesn't understand. And the VA, they got me on this waiting list for counseling, and this is pretty much the best deal I got going right now.
Thank you. Joe, how have you been? You wanna? How was your week? You wanna fill us in on anything?
Most of you already know me. I started coming here shortly after I came out to my parents, and I had my boyfriend, and you know, my father didn't take it so well. He's old school Mexican, so he beat up my boyfriend and kicked me out the house.
Joe, that's not your fault.
I know, it's just for the longest time I felt like I was wrong, and so I started using alcohol to cover up the pain. Anyway, I finally had the guts to call my ex-boyfriend and you know, apologize to him, to tell him I'm sorry for everything I put him through. And he agreed to go to lunch with me on Saturday. So, yeah.
Congratulations. Seriously. Joe, that's huge. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us. And good luck. Okay. Who'd like to go next?
Sure, I'll go.
Michelle?
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm an alcoholic.
Michelle.
I can't seem to stop clubbing and going out drinking and all that good stuff. My story's obviously not going to be as sad as the rest of yours, but you know what? I'm just going to be honest here. I might as well. I'm only here because my family said that if I continue going for 6 months, they'll keep giving me spending money. So, that's about it. Thanks for listening.
Hey, what are you doing after this?
Cal? This is a safe space. Okay? Thank you. Michelle, thank you for being honest. Terry, this is your second week here. Would you feel comfortable enough sharing with us this week?
Hi, I'm Terry, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
I'm here because of a situation that happened a while back. I'm a police officer, and while on duty, I took a life. You see, this young kid had committed petty theft, and when I approached him, he points a gun right at me. I thought he was going to shoot, so I shot him first.
Damn. Was he white?
No. He was a young African-American kid. Just a kid. Well, as it turns out, the gun was fake, and I was cleared of any wrongdoing. You see, I have a son. And sometimes I can't even look at him because I'm seeing this young kid. The drinking helps, Doc. It helps me get through it.
Terry, it's a really rough profession to be in.
I'm trying, Doc. I'm trying real hard. Every day I'm trying to do the right thing. But it's hard, man. The public hates us. My neighbors hate me. So, I come home and I drink. That's what I do. But sometimes I feel my family, they'd be better off without me.
Terry,
You know?
there are a lot of people that love you, I'm sure. And there are a lot of people that rely on you. And I, for one, I respect your profession. And I know how difficult it can be to be out there. So just know that you're welcome here. And you know what? There are a lot of people that respect what you do. I know I'm one of them.
You have a son. That's a huge reason right there.
Don't give up. This is why we have these meetings. Okay, to be able to share these things, these hard moments that we all have. Each one of us is an individual. Yeah, we are. We all have our own individual things. But one thing that brings us all together is alcohol. But just know that every single person in this room is part of your support system. One day at a time. Carlos.
I'm Carlos, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Carlos.
Most of you know I've been coming here as a condition of my release from prison. I did 14 years in jail for killing someone. Everybody looked at me and assumed I was guilty. But the truth, I'm innocent. I wrote a letter.
Yeah?
14 years ago, my life and the life of many changed forever. I was this young, stupid, gang-member drinking and smoking with my little brother, Marcos. We got hungry and decided to jump in my ride. I let my 16-year-old brother drive. He lost control of the car and suddenly jumped the curb. We hit a little girl. She was riding her bike with her dad. We both panicked, but I told my brother to take off. He was terrified. So I jumped in the driver's seat and I tried to leave the scene. The cops came. I know there was no way my little brother could go to prison. He was too young, too soft, too naive, scared of everything. So I took the rap, and I was sentenced 20 years, but I got released early on parole. Coming here was a condition of my release from prison.
Yo, Dominick, wake up.
Every day I thought about that little girl and what her parents must have gone through. Hell, they're probably still going through. I wanted to reach out to them, to apologize, but I never had the guts. Maybe one day I will get the nerve to contact them, to tell them how sorry I am for killing their daughter, just because we were being stupid and careless. Like I said, I thought I was helping my brother Marcos by taking the blame. Instead, I did more damage to him. See, the guilt ate him up. He was only 16, stupid kid. Couldn't say anything. Couldn't say nothing because I confessed. So the guilt just got worse and worse. He was in his own prison, more like his own hell. 7 years later, he couldn't take it anymore. He killed himself. To make it worse, I was rotting in prison. Couldn't even go to his funeral. I began drinking good booze made in a prison toilet. Anything to try to forget. But it didn't work. Things just went from bad to worst. So when I was released on parole, that's why they ordered me to come here, to AA. But today I'm telling you that alcohol only reminds me of my brother, that poor little girl, and how their lives were taken away. I know AA helped all of you. And I know it helped you understand the need to make amends for things you've done to hurt others. We give each other strength to stop drinking and support so we don't go back to our old habits. One day at a time, they say. I will be here for any of you. If you need me or feel alone, just pick up the phone. I'm here. I'm here for all of you.
That's some heavy shit. Thank you for sharing that. Well, I think that maybe now would be a perfect time for us to take a break. Grab some more coffee, grab a donut. We'll start things back up in a couple of minutes. Okay, sound good? Okay.
Hey, man, thanks again for bringing me here today.
Yeah, that's what partners are for. Anytime, man. Here. Take your stuff back.
Appreciate it.
Ready to go to work?
I am today, brother. Hey, when's the next meeting?
I don't know. I'll check on it, though.